What up, though, y'all? How you doing? How you living? There's been a whole lot going on. First, we want to say get well soon to Skilla, baby. Shout out to the home. Anyways, we gonna get off into these other matters in the affairs. Like, you say, what do you want to talk about tonight? Remy Ma and Papoose, aka the fake black love. Man, well, we already know what Remy Ma was saying. She made a bunch of videos, had a bunch of say she been saying. Papoose responding to something new. So let's just say I see why he ain't been talking. But check this part out right here.
So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not going to do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the out.
You sure? You done caught Studley making out with your woman next to your daughter on the bed. You sure you ain't put your hands on nobody?
Because I feel very disrespected that took place in my house while my daughter was right there on the bed.
That might be why, yo. You married to this woman that shoots people over $1,000, and you talking about you won't shake her, you won't even wag your finger at her. You might open the door for that. I bet that stud she was with ain't taking that shit. That stud probably would have choked her in her house. Not funny, but it's hilarious. Here.
And you know what she did?
What she do, bro?
Blame me.
What?
Said it wasn't true.
Now, a lot of black people are overly offended by this because people have been questioning their own relationships. All the black men in America has been going through trouble because Pap was so perfect. Look at this shit. I told people they was tripping. But they ain't just say dog ain't perfect or he ain't tried. But the relationship that they was trying to present, I knew just had to be a lie. They was just getting by. And they had all these troubles going on while people was comparing their relationship to theirs. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me. Which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. She's the type of person who will say something to you, and 10 to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that.
But that was your wife. This is my problem with this type of stuff. People be bad and you be down with it. And then when y'all disagree, you go on and expose them. To me, I think when you do that, you're exposing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you was cool with that shit when it worked for you, Paps. Was he not? And now you in this situation, you want to tell me that this woman who you was holding up, you had all the other men feeling like, hey, maybe my woman ain't worth the fight. But like, yo, or you had all these black women feeling like, yo, my man don't spoil and this and that. But that shit was all a lie, bro. I don't think he should have responded at all. You already then moved on. You got you a nice, younger, better version, you know what I'm saying, of a dark-skinned chick. And I don't know what you're tripping on, bro. Y'all, to me, y'all seem like y'all still in not in love, but in that y'all ain't willing to all the way leave each other alone till both of y'all ruined enough. Like both of y'all got to start from zero type shit. And y'all bringing down Clarissa with this malarkey. You know what I'm saying? Why is her shine being shaded by your divorce, bro? Makes no sense.
Straight bipolar. Was diagnosed with it. So ever since I caught that, she resented me. She had a lot of animosity towards me because I knew the truth. When you find out the truth about a person, they will despise you.
I would agree with that fact in a lot of cases. And sometimes people would just let their guard down because sometimes people do be wanting to change. But the man had the stud in his house for a week. Started with a girl's party. Then the stud come over and stay. and your wife running down there spending the night in the bedroom with her old celly, it'd have been cut me in to cut it out on the first night. This nigga's this is like, and girls be like, well, y'all call all nice guys a simp. This is what that simping gets you. How the hell did she think that was cool? Like, she might as well have had a nigga in the house. You know she came in with the strap. And your woman down the hall getting piped down while you in the bed paying the bills, beating your meat. Don't sound too good to me, man.
I want y'all to know that. So for her to have me shake a dude's hand and sleep with him, it was nothing after that, because she had it all against me. She had all the animosity in the world against me. Why? Because she knows I know the truth. And it's not even something that I judge. Like I said, I don't judge nobody who live that lifestyle.
Forget all that, bro. I don't see how you could still be with her and she cheated on you in your house that you say you pay the bills on while you was in the house. That's kind of deep. That's kind of deep. That's like different than, oh, I gave you some at home and I'm gonna go do Leroy later. That's a little different, man. She didn't give you none, and she wouldn't fuck the stud in your crib, bro. You were supposed to be getting you were supposed to be expecting that she was gonna have you shaking hands with mini you. But
I do think it was very disgusting that it took place in the house while my daughter was in the bed. I thought that was very disgusting. And I'm telling y'all this because I know a lot of people think, damn, what Pat did, what he did, he must have did something. In the normal world, with logical people, civilized people, yes, not with her. So that whole rant about, oh, if a person has everything, a good husband, supportive, and this, that, and the third, and support you financially, why would they cheat? Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yeah.
I mean, duh. Didn't they all leave Liza and go sign with Fat Joe? You know what I'm saying? Then she quit fucking. Wasn't she riding on Fat Joe and then left Cuban hanging and was back with Fat Joe? Didn't she have an issue with Fat Joe? But that, like, come on, man. It's a whole lot of, and we know Fat Joe's the biggest.
Yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card. Like I said, she's currently angry at her whole family because they still love me and we still speak.
Oh, man. Why, bro? Why? Clarissa need to get the fuck away from this whole situation. And I thought Papoose and her made a good couple. I don't know why this nigga speaking on this shit. I don't know why he got a 45-minute video addressing none of this. We is not about to listen to the whole 45 minutes. But that part kind of stood out to me. It was kind of funny, but it wasn't funny. Hey, man. If you love somebody and you feel like they like the best person and shit just ain't working right, maybe they belong in a different position in your life. Maybe they'll be a better business partner. Maybe they'll be a better friend. Maybe they'll be a better ally. Maybe they'll be a better enemy. Maybe they'll be a whole lot of better shit. But to put a rock in your shoe and walk around with that bitch on purpose because you married to it and then complain about the pain is crazy. Especially trying to act to the rest of us like having that rock in your shoe is the best thing in the motherfucking world, bro. Because that's crazy. And a lot of women was buying that shit. You won't believe how many couples broke up because they thought what y'all had was better than what they had. Crazy. And dishonest. So to me, both of y'all kind of, on that point. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber and shit.